Ahoy sailors, SV Quetzal laying in St Georges Harbour in Bermuda. We've been here almost a week and we'll be casting off Sunday morning, the 11th of November, aiming for the USVI St. Thomas. It's been a beautiful visit here to Bermuda. It's a wonderful island. We've really enjoyed exploring and meeting people, and I would strongly encourage anyone who's heading south in late October and early November to consider sailing southeast to Bermuda, taking a few days to explore and relax, wait for the next good breeze, and then sail south from here. It's a great way to round Hatteras, like rounding it from very far away.
Yeah, that'd be nice. What are you doing?
Oh, hi.
Just making video. Pancakes, yeah. Pancakes.
You know, it's time for your punishment, sir. What? You need to get over here because you need to be punished.
Punishment for what?
What do you mean for what? Read the sign.
What sign? Oh. Canadian humour. Sir, I have never once been canarded in my life.
What are you talking about?
I don't even know how to canard.
What are you talking about?
This is a miscarriage of justice, and I will maintain my innocence until my dying breath.
Harold?
Ah, I'm guilty.
Harold? What is going on here?
There's been a bit of confusion, darling, and I've got to spend a week in the stock. A night in the stock. Don't worry about it. Everything will be just fine.
What do you mean, just fine? Let me tell you a little bit about this scoundrel husband of mine.
Gossipy.
Mr. William Hunt, of all people, called him a white-livered
A fitting description of Mr. Hunt, I would dare say.
Well, then he was, you're gonna like this, madam. He was seen leaving the pub with none other than Miss Charity Smith. Oh, yes. They were seen a short while later.
Charity Smith?
I can explain, darling. I can
No, I
explain.
told you to stay away from that trollop.
Mr. Cryer.
There is nothing charitable about that harlot, you backstabbing snake.
Mr. Cryer, a moment.
What's the problem?
I'd like to report an assault. Square. No. Too close.
All right guys, so what do you say about 5 days at sea?
Sounds great.
Sounds great? I'll check back with you later and see if you have the same opinion. Ahoy there, sailors. SV Quetzal departed St Georges Island, Bermuda, Sunday, 11 November at 11:30 6:30 a.m. But it's a pretty decent wind, 13 to 17, sort of close reach between the beam reach and close reach for a while. It's kind of slacked off now. We've only got about 10 knots on the beam, doing about 5 knots. Waiting for the cold front that's behind me, which you ought to be able to see right up there. See those clouds? Supposed to catch up with us and going to bring us brisk wind, you know, in the high teens, low 20s, and we should get a beam reach, making good time again. Right now, we're just kind of bouncing along. Okay, so it's the morning of November 12th. It's our second day at sea. We've been out here about 20 hours. And the crew who are behind me are back amongst the living. I think they both slept from 5 p.m. until just right now, getting their sea legs. We've been making good time. Probably too good a time. But all is well aboard Quetzal. And yeah, we're continuing to head towards the USVI. Ahoy sailors, we're just about to enter our third day of sailing from Bermuda to the US Virgin Islands. We had a very wet, squally night last night. We reefed the main down to, I guess, what you'd call a double reef, leisure furl boom system. And we're flying just the staysail, and even at some point we reefed the staysail in a little bit. And we continue to make good progress. We wanted to slow down a little bit. We have been averaging about almost 9 knots, and we were able to slow down to around 6.5, 7 last night, which is helping us put a little distance between ourselves and a possible tropical system that's working its way east to northwest across the Caribbean. The latest reports suggest that system's not going to present any problem for us, and now we're back to flying the full Genoa and the staysail. We did keep the main reef because the winds are supposed to pick up again later, and it's just lazy on our part. We just didn't want to hoist it back up. We're making good 8 knots, 7, high 7s, low 8s, and pretty comfortable ride. The seas are a little bit lumpy, but not bad. And so far, no squalls today. I'm sure we'll get some more later today. Sylvie says this is her new sport. Eating while underway. In a white sweater. And some of those big swells coming, the whole boat goes whoop. Is it good?
The cheese didn't melt enough for you.
Look, I caught Lizzie a fish. Look at the sunshine. Ahoy, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. So we are into day number 4 of our passage from Bermuda to St. Thomas. And we've done about 570 nautical miles. We have about 300 nautical miles left, maybe 330, something like that. And today has gotten a little better. It's been I wouldn't say it's been a horrible trip, but it's been a nice trip. It's just been a little bit challenging. There's been some squalls. We had one night that was all squalls.
Yeah.
And the wind's been strong, so we've been flying a double reef main and just the staysail for most of the last couple days. We do have the Yankee out now, so we're going faster, which is nice, and it's a little bit smoother now. Wind calmed down, it's only in the low 20s. But yeah, this is your day 4 update. We got one more, well, we got night watch tonight, and then hopefully, if all goes well, when we finish up night watch on Thursday night, when the sun comes up, we'll see islands. We'll have land ho. And then sometime on Friday, we'll reach the U.S. Virgin Islands. We haven't decided whether we'll go right to Crown Bay Marina or whether we'll just pull into an anchorage in St. John and decompress. We do have one crew member who's not had the most pleasant trip. She's been a real trooper. She's tough, but seasickness has been on her the whole time, and she's taken a variety of different medicines with different results. Sleeping is probably the best outcome from most of those medicines. Sleeping's better than puking, so anyway.
Eating up the miles.
Okay, we're changing the name of the boat from Quetzal to Squalls Are Us. That's all we've been doing, is fighting squalls all night. All night. Right, Lizzie?
All night.
All night. It was perfect from noon until midnight. Then I went to bed, and then this shit hit the fan. Because somebody's been flirting with Neptune, playing around behind my back.
I tried.
And he got jealous. Trying to slap you down. Sailors. So we're just getting ready to enter our 5th night at sea aboard SV Quetzal as we sail from Bermuda to the U.S. Virgin Islands. And we had an interesting night last night. It was just absolutely squall filled, and even the morning was squall filled, and then had a few mechanical challenges on the boat. We've been sailing with double reef main and staysail alone, and we went to gain a little more speed, pull out the Yankee, and found that the jib sheets were frayed a bit, and not wanting them to part while underway, we furled the Yankee back up. I said, all right, well, how can we get going a little faster? How about hoisting the main up? Went to hoist the main up and it wouldn't budge. It was just a simple problem though. We had to unlock the ratchet on the furling drum. So we've got a full main and a staysail up, and we're making reasonably decent time now towards U.S. Virgin Islands. Hopefully we'll be in St. John or St. Thomas tomorrow afternoon, which would be Friday, the 16th of November. Anyway, it's been an interesting trip. We've got a few things to work on when we arrive. We have managed to break a few small things, nothing major, but as it happens on these type of passages, you become more familiar with the boat, and the boat lets you know where you failed to provide appropriate maintenance. So we'll be working on a couple things, but looking forward to dropping the hook and decompressing and eventually getting in a slip and cleaning up the boat and cleaning up ourselves and enjoying the sort of accomplishment of making the trip. Tell us how it was. The
Great.
5 days getting here.
I was just horizontal for 5 days. It was great.
The crew enjoying freshwater washdown. Crew wants to escape to shore.